At 11 years old, in a moonlit room in Memphis, I saw an angel of God. In a flash of light, he was gone, and my life was changed forever.
Hello everyone, this is Anthony Flake, Pastor Anthony Flake. You should be hearing this message that I'm talking about tonight after the word prayer I did today. The date would be Sunday, or this Sunday, August the 9th, 2026. I want to tell my story. The name of it is Anthony Flake's story, about the light in the darkness. Something I experienced as a child, around about probably 10 or 9, 10 or 11 years old, in between the 1960s and 1970s in Memphis, Tennessee. We lived on North 2nd Street, and I can still picture it today, how it looked. I'm a very detailed person with a photographic type memory, so I can closely describe what I experienced or saw back then. But anyway, the house was situated, it was facing, the front of the house was facing toward the toward the east. Let's get it right. Toward the east. The back of it was toward the west. And the big ditch or bayou, what we called back then, was facing to the south of the house. So, and also the Mississippi River was in the back, not about a block over, the Mississippi River. That's the area I grew up in. I was very young, and what I can remember, that it was one particular, or more than one particular night, or more than one night back then. And give you a little setting of how it looked back then. The house was a shotgun house. I can describe the rooms for room. Like the first room that was in the back, the west side, was my dad and mom room. It was a hallway coming up toward a bedroom, which was our bedroom. If you walking from their room, walking toward the east, there was like west, and walking toward our room in the east. Our room was in the middle. It was a big room. I think it was about 6 of us then. My mom had 13 children, so 6 of us. And I can remember my bed, we had like 2 beds, but like all the boys were crowded in one bed and girls in the other bed. So, cause we couldn't afford, we lived in poverty then. Even though my dad, or so-called dad, was working for the city at that time. But anyway, my bed was next to the wall on the east side of the wall, and the other bed was kind of slanted or diagonal to my bed on the north side of the wall. And then we had a black and white TV on the west side of that wall. On the west side, on the far wall. I mean, back then we didn't have color television set, so we watched black and white with, those antennas you put aluminum foil on top of them. You had to hit it to make it make the picture show clear. And when you leave that room, you go into the kitchen. And it had a stove that was on the north side of the wall, and I had a table across from it. It was a window where the table was. It was on the south side. And then there was a little bitty, after you pass the kitchen, just a little room, very, very, very little room with the door. You got to the door, you opened the door, and went out on the front porch. Like I said, it was a shotgun style house. So I can remember basically how it was made. And when we got to the porch, the milkman came and put milk jugs on the porch. So you know how long ago that was. Stuff was cheaper too then. So his paperboy threw the paper on there. So just give me a background. And then I can remember where we get into it this particular night, but let's go 2 nights before then. Like I said, I was very young, about 10 or 11. I think I was about between 9 to 11. But what I can't remember was the experience I had. And I said a couple nights before I experienced this certain thing. Of course, at night, it was dark in the house. We had those type of lights. You just pull the string at the top, the bulb light, and come on. So you can cut on from there, or you could cut on by the wall. So anyway, at nighttime, it was dark in the hallway, dark in my mom's room when they would sleep, dark in our room, dark in the kitchen. You get that idea. And we had a window that was on the south side of the room, just one big window. That was the only window right there. Matter of fact, I think we only had, like, most of the windows was on the south side, and I think one on my mom and them, mother and dad room, I think their window was on they had one window right there in the back on the west side, and a window on the side, but they also had a side door, I think. But anyway, that big window was in our room. So when at nighttime, it was very dark, and except for the moonlight coming through the window, we had thin curtains up there at that time. But at night, it was very, very dark. And what I remember, so I can get to this experience, I remember a couple nights before I had this particular experience, I used to try to open my eyes, and down the hallway, I think I could see that I was a bright white light, and I could see it moving, but as it came down the hallway toward our room, I closed my eyes because I didn't know what it was, because I didn't know anything about Jesus then. I didn't know anything about God. My mom was not a Christian at that time. My late Christian mama, she was not a Christian at that time. So I wasn't taught Christian things. So I didn't know what it was, what I was experiencing at that time, and what I was seeing I didn't understand because I was just a child. But like I said, those nights, a couple nights leading to the experience, I used to see this light, and the light, when it got close to our room, I closed my eyes and just pretend to be asleep. As the light got bright in the room, I didn't open my eye because I was too afraid. I didn't know what it was, because it was bright like daylight. And you know, back in those days, in the 60s and 70s, your room was dark. So I automatically knew it was not the room light. But I just kept my eye closed and kind of trembled a little bit while it was standing over me. And it did that for the first couple of nights. So on the night of the experience, the climax, or it said the experience, when I actually experienced it, it came again. This time it came by me also again, and I was real bright, and I pretend to be asleep. But as it moved away from the bed, I don't know what happened with my eyes, but I believe God opened my eyes, the veil. I remember opening my eyes, and I looked in front of me. And when I saw this angelic figure standing there by the window, the south window, with something in his hand. He had long hair, but it was a male angel, but it was writing something on the stroll light. It wasn't paper, I couldn't describe what it was, but it was light. And he was scribbling with writing. And when I looked at it, I didn't know what I was looking at. I saw in great detail, I could see right through him. You know, the curtains on the back side of him, so I could see the curtains on the back side of him. So as I was watching, he all of a sudden just went toward the window and went straight up out the window at warp speed. I mean, fast. I never seen anything or move that fast. But it just right, we're gone as fast as he's aimed toward the window. He was gone that quick. And I remember how everything went back to being dark. And I just didn't understand, what did I just see being a child? And not in a Christian home at that time. And I remember waking up the next morning and asking my mom, I said, Mom, I don't know what it was, but it was a lot of lights. I've been seeing them more than one night. And last night, I saw something. It looked it. I tried to describe it to her, and she didn't know what to tell me. I don't know if she knew what it was, but she didn't know how to explain it because she wasn't a Christian. She hadn't talked to us about being what heaven and all, about supernatural beings. So she didn't really truly explain it because, like I said, she wasn't a Christian. So she thought it just had a nightmare. But I explained in detail. I said it was standing there. I said it had something in the hand. I didn't see wings, but I saw through it. It was real bright like the daylight. And when it flew out the window, it flew so fast that it was just like lightning. It was so fast. And everything went back dark. And after I told her that, I just remember not too long after that, I still was young, and I said, I don't know what it is, but I made a vow. Somehow, a little time later, I think I found out, or somebody told me it was an angel or something. But I said while I was still young, as a teenager, or before I was a teenager, not too long after I saw it, I said, Lord, since I knew it was a God because of what I experienced in that room that night, because I didn't know how to explain it because I'd never seen anything like it before, being a child. I watched movies and stuff, but back then movies were in black and white, so I still didn't know what it was. I didn't watch an angel movie because I didn't know what an angel was. But anyway, I made a vow. I made a vow that night, one night. I said, I don't know. I said, once I found out it was an angel, I said, Lord, I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to do any of those things because even though I was things wasn't going good in the family between my mom and dad, but I said I wasn't going to be like him. So I said I was going to not drink or smoke. Because of the experience, it affected me so much all through my life, all through school. The only thing I thought about is that night. I carried life on as I started drawing as an artist and learning, just being an artist. But I had no idea this would continue in just a moment.